Finish your mic. All right, Omaha, Nebraska. I got some very special guests in the house. We got oh man, I can't wait till this weekend. It's going to be hot. Oh yeah, it's going to be hot. Pray for the hotness this weekend, y'all. Well, maybe around 78. No, let's make it 88. Because it's been a cold winter. It's been a cold winter. It was a long winter. And so we deserve a nice weekend, a dry weekend. I got some very special guests in the house. They came from all the way from our homeland. Oh yeah, our homeland without a doubt. And so we're going to talk about them, why they're here, but also why you should be where you should be this weekend. Getting that culture. Yeah, I think it's an old proverb. It said, it takes a village to raise a child. Oh yeah, I think it comes from all the way over from some people call it Kemet, some people call it Africa, some people call it, different names. Depends on what area, what knowledge you have. Oh yeah, thank you God, thank you Mama for letting me go to school. Oh yeah, and so you know how these stars are, Omaha. You know how these stars are. They got their own adjectives, nouns, verbs, prepositional phrases, and predicates. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves, especially since they got some very unique names. I do not want to mess their names up. Myself, I have problems with the English language. I get it all twisted up. And so when I get some new words, man, people laugh. They have a good time listening to me pronouncing new words. But we're going to let them introduce themselves, and we'll get right into a dialogue because we have something very special going on this weekend. So we're going to let gentlemen first. Sure. And then we're gonna let the ladies pull at the rear. Oh yeah, finish it, seal the deal. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, brother, and then we're gonna let the sister introduce herself.
First of all, thanks William for having us here. My name is Jubel Teko, and I'm co-creator of Omaha.
Yeah, talking that mic. You get that diaphragm. Yeah. Diaphragm. Use that diaphragm.
My name is Jubel Teko, and I'm co-owner of Omaha.
Where you from?
I'm from Togo, West Africa.
Togo? Okay.
Yeah, Togo, West Africa.
Okay. How you spell that?
Togo.
Okay, I know how to spell it, but just in case somebody else didn't know
there
that. There you go. Mademoiselle.
Thank you. Thank you again, as always, for having us. I'm Judy Kiagiri, and I am from Kenya.
Okay.
Originally, yep.
Now, you guys created
Omaha or Omaha.
Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the purpose of your organization?
Sure. So we created Omaha because we wanted to have a platform that we could share and celebrate African culture in Omaha.
Right.
Well, we're starting in Omaha, but we wanted to have somewhere that we could, again, just a platform for us to connect people, to bring people together. Mm-hmm. We obviously are strong believers in the arts, and so fostering creativity is something that we feel really strongly about. And then also, more importantly, we're part of the African diaspora, or diaspora, however you pronounce it, which is basically all the people from Africa who are, have immigrated elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to kind of rally people to get involved in the local communities. So that's the purpose, and that's the reason why we created Omaha.
Okay. Yeah. Now you got your first really major event that's coming up this weekend. Give us a snapshot of what's going to be happening this weekend.
This Sunday we'll have the inaugural African Cultural Festival happening at Stinson Park from noon to 8 p.m. So there will be a whole bunch of small elements during the event. We'll have performances, food vendors, crafts, and community partners. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you're gonna have performers from your native tongues.
Yes.
Native land. So mm-hmm. what countries will be represented?
There'll be Somalia, South Sudan, Congo, Ethiopia, Madagascar. Am I missing any other country?
Togo.
Togo, yes. There you go. Kenya will be there. Nigeria. Yeah, Cameroon will be there. Gabon.
Okay, so it's
Gambia.
Gambia. Yeah, so
Zimbabwe as well.
Zimbabwe. Yeah, so we got all these people here right in Omaha.
Yeah.
We do.
Omaha. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We do.
Now you said vendors. Okay, now.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm getting hungry.
Yes.
So there'll be a lot of smells out there from the native foods.
A lot.
Oh, okay, so we get a chance to actually taste some man. That could be
Some authentic African cuisine. Yeah, we'll have Chaima's African cuisine. She's, I wouldn't say a staple, but she's pretty popular here in Omaha. We also have Amy's Kitchen, and Amy's doing Senegalese food with hibiscus juice, which you must try.
Okay.
We have Stir 22 Lounge. They're actually coming all the way from Lincoln. They're an African and Caribbean kitchen.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing your jerk wings. So if you're the spicy fella, then come on. And then we also have from Egypt representing the North Africans. Yes, we have Sam's Gyros or gyros, however you pronounce it. But yeah, so they're going to be there as well. And we have a vendor from Somalia who's going to be making samosas, mandazis, so kind of more pastry-ish, but some of them are kind of like a beef patty.
Okay.
And then, the mandazis are more of a pastry type of thing. But yeah, so we have, and then of course we have barbecue.
Okay.
For the folks who can't handle the heat, we have barbecue for you.
Okay.
From GQ Food Truck.
Yeah, and Taste of New Orleans.
And Taste of New Orleans.
Taste of New Orleans food truck will be there as well.
Okay, cool. So we have a variety of some cultural food from down south.
There you go.
That New Orleans, but also all the way back home.
Yeah, the Caribbean.
Yes.
In the Caribbean. Okay, man, that's gonna be a great opportunity. So Omaha, you guys got to come out this weekend to actually taste some different food besides some chicken and some pork chops and greens and stuff like that. So let's go out and experience some culture. Music. What kind of performers are you going to be having?
We're having a whole bunch of performers, from dancers, live performers. We have, what else, Judy?
Well, we have poetry.
Poetry.
Yep.
Poetry. Now, you guys have band also?
Yeah, we actually have two bands that are going to be there. One is called Rich Musical Vibes, and they're from Lincoln.
Okay.
They do more of the Calypso Island theme.
Okay.
So they're going to bring that. They're going to be opening up for us. And then we have, again, dancers. We have South Sudanese dancers who are going to be showcasing some of the traditional dances. We have Bibiana and the Knuckleheads. She's from Madagascar.
Okay.
And their band is pretty, amazing. So we're looking forward to hearing them. We also have Eden Soul Music, who's based here in Omaha. She's first generation Ghanaian American.
Okay.
And then we have African Culture Connection. So they do more of the traditional. So come ready to dance is all I'm saying.
Okay.
And we do have poetry. We have one of our really good friends from the Ethiopian community is going to be reading an amazing original poem that he's written, as well as a young girl who goes to an UPS school here who's written an amazing, very moving poem that she performed at the World Refugee Day. So
okay, great. So we have variety, food, music, dance. Also, what other experiences will so-called natives get, especially, for those that's trying to get, find out where we actually come from. We got all these DNA testing and I recall you mentioned our body features and who we most resemble based off of based off the origins of people back in Africa.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was very, very interesting that you can do that. You're like a psychic almost. But real Because you're using actual body features and shapes and sizes of an individual to determine what region of Africa or Kemet that they came from.
Yeah. No, I think it will be amazing, just one, to see so many Africans in Omaha in one place.
Right.
And not just to see, because I feel like we're not very visible sometimes, because we're working, production, manufacturing, wherever it is that we're working, we're just not very visible all the time unless we're in our own enclaves.
Right.
And so it will be good for, the Omaha, just interacting with the Omaha community, but also, kind of going back, you'll be able to see, like I mentioned, you could pass for somebody from East Africa, and like I said, we have our lovely foreheads. When I see somebody, or if it's someone from West Africa, they're more defined. I mean, of course, I'm not stereotyping a little bit. But, we do have those features, like automatically I can go to a store, and the minute I walk in, I'm like, oh, that dude is African, and then sure enough, he is. It's just, I think it's going to be just a very different experience for a lot of people in Omaha who are not necessarily native to, they're not from Africa, but they want to learn a little bit about Africa. So there'll be a lot of groups there that are going to be represented, not just the ones on stage, but also the ones who are coming as, just guests and coming to just soak it in and be among each other kind of thing,
Right. So actually, man, this is we talked about this as far as breaking down stereotypes and perceptions, and based off of someone else's information. Of course, this is a perfect way to knock down those stereotypes, because, of course, we're from the same bloodline, and so when dialogue or interfere with our progression of brotherhood and sisterhood, is crucial. Well, it's detrimental to both communities.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a businessman. We're in radio, and how can we? Of course, this weekend again, Omaha. If we just chimed in, it's the African Cultural Festival. It's happening this weekend at Stinson Park, ex-Auburn Village, from 12 to 8 p.m. It's a free event.
Yep.
It's a free event, y'all. So everybody can come out. It's a free event. Come out, get your culture on, enjoy some good music, and of course, some great food. I mean, there'll be a lot of good smells. I can't wait to just get there and smell. What else is going to be happening that the community has never experienced before with this event?
Yeah. So earlier on, you mentioned experiencing culture. So beside the features, the food, and all that, we'll also showcase fashion.
Okay.
Definitely. So the people coming into the event will be dressing. We actually advertise to have them wear their native outfit if they can. The African fabrics, just like Judy has on, and we have the Somalis, and some of those fashion designers in town will be showcasing their collection.
Okay, great. Okay, so like the Wakanda.
There you go. Dashiki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wear your dashiki.
So can we buy something there?
Of course, you can buy stuff there. There'll be vendors of African clothing.
Okay.
We have El Roy House of Design, S&M African Boutique. We have, if you're looking for jewelry, there are people who are going. There are different vendors who are. There are people who are going to be selling, again, jewelry, crafts. We have great artists who are represented there, new Americans, who migrated here. We're going to have 2/10 of those individuals selling their wares, whether it's paintings, authentic leather bags, so we have quite a variety. And as Jabel said, we're telling people, we're going to be pushing it out, come and rep, right? Look at me, talking all American, right? Come and rep your country. So, Yeah, excited.
Now, do you guys speak multiple languages?
Yeah, I speak French.
Okay.
My native language, Mina. Mina, yeah.
Okay.
Mina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you speak some Mina?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say hello to 95.7 The Boss audience? Tell them to come out to the Cultural Fest in your native language.
Yeah. Niato ndogo nami ile 95.7 kudo William and Judy. M'lay invité mi dimanche de midi soy 20h. Miava ne celebrate African Cultural Festival.
All right, Judy. Can we get you to do the same thing how many languages do you speak? But you guys are,
A few.
Man, you guys are talented. I speak French just a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour, monsieur.
How are you? So I know a few things, but I'm strictly English.
No, that's fine.
Now, what is your native tongue? Kenya, is that right?
So Kenyans speak Swahili, is our national language, but we also speak English because we were colonized by the Brits. And then depending on what tribe you come from, you speak that language, and if you go to school, high school, you have to do a language if you choose to, or some other subject. But yeah, so a lot of people, and some tribes are very similar in terms of language, just because they're pretty close in the proximity in location, so you can catch and understand other languages. So yeah.
Okay, can you speak some Swahili for me?
Some Swahili for you. What should I say? Same thing Jabel said. Okay. Invite everybody. Tungependa kualika nyote kuja Jumapili kutoka saa 9 mpaka saa 2 ya usiku. Mje mfurahie, kutakuwa na dansi, kutakuwa na michezo, kutakuwa na chakula. Kujeni mfurahie, mjienjoy basi. In Swahili, in Kenyan Swahili, we speak a lot of slang.
Okay.
So we mix it up sometimes, but I can say it in Kikuyu too.
Which
is my mother tongue, and I'm way better at that.
Okay,
so.
well, I didn't know you had the slang in there. We don't allow slang.
No allowed slang. But yes, kujeni tafadhali.
Well, we appreciate you guys. Omaha, Nebraska, we have two wonderful people that's bringing the community together. Of course, bringing food, music, culture, but also bringing people together. When you bring people together, you break down stereotypes and give opportunity for businesses relationship to start, businesses to grow. This weekend is happening Sunday, of course, at the XR Stinson Park. 12 to 8 p.m. It's a free event. It's called the African Cultural Festival. They have about 10 nations represented from the continent of Kenya, or some people call it Africa. And it's going to be a great time to experience our new brothers and sisters that are here in Nebraska. Jamal, anything else? Jabel, anything else that we didn't discuss that we want to get across?
It's family-friendly event, so which means kids can come, anyone, all ages can come. We'll have kids area for kids to play, and just come open-minded, come enjoy the food, the culture, the dance, and enjoy yourself.
All right. Any last word, Judy?
Yes, thank you to you and all the people who've really believed and gotten behind this initiative. Obviously, Jabel and I don't have deep enough pockets yet to do this on our own. So we just really appreciate your help. William, you've been fantastic. You gave us a lot of ideas on how to get information across on social media, and we just want to say thank you. We have a little gift for you.
Oh man. all praise to God. All praise to God.
Yes, we hope you like it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Since we're on Facebook, I'm going. I got a shirt. Yeah, I got a shirt. I got a gift. And I'm pretty sure you guys can pick up one this weekend.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah, heck yeah! This weekend is going down. This Sunday, it's a free event. There's no excuse for not coming. You gotta eat anyway. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. So you might as well come out to the Cultural Fest, get some culture, try some new foods from our native tongue, from our native country. Oh man, and then also mingle with our brothers and sisters from all these different countries. It's going to be a great experience with food, all the smell. I can't wait till the smell. I can't wait till the smells. Honest to God, from all the foods and all the different perfumes and oh man, I just can't wait. But also just the music. I mean, we jam no matter where we at.
Yes, we do.
Put that drum in there, boy. Oh yeah. And so, is it gonna be African hip hop there?
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So few of the performers like Samuel Ray,
Okay.
they have this Afrobeat thing going on where they mix rap and the native vibes.
Okay, great,
So
great.
even Bibiana from Madagascar, she does R&B,
Okay.
which is really the combination of her Malagasy heritage and the American R&B.
Great.
It will be great.
Omaha, Nebraska. Make sure you guys come out this Sunday. You will be hearing the commercial. I know you probably have. I mean, it sounds different, so we kick in some different foreign languages, but we got some new audiences, and so hopefully you'll be hearing some more foreign languages on here. So our brothers and sisters know that they're welcome here at the Boss. The Boss, we're the Boss because this is what bosses do. We are the example of how things should run, and we should love our neighbor. And so here at the Boss, we actually do it. No talking about it. We're about it. Oh yeah, thank you, Master P. Without a doubt. This Sunday, African Cultural Festival. It's going down 12 to 8 o'clock. It's a free event, y'all. We expect to see you guys out there. Any last words before we get out of here?
No, just we're excited, and please come with an open mind, come ready to, again, be part of this vibrant culture, just soak it in and get to know somebody that you have not talked to ever, or learn something that you don't know.
Oh yeah,
So-
I'll be talking to everybody. I'll have visit cards and everything. I cannot wait.
So again, we'd like to thank you, William, thank the Boss 95.7, and all, the rest of the team. Obviously, is not just Judy and I.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of other people behind, and who help, make this possible. The sponsors, obviously. So we just thank everyone, and come enjoy African culture this Sunday.
Cool. Omaha, Nebraska. This Sunday, 12 to 8, is a free event, African Cultural Festival. It's going down at the Stinson Park, Exarber Village. Of course, the Boss is one of the radio sponsors. You'll be hearing more about this all week. We already started the social media campaign, so we expect at least 1,000 of us out there, 2 or 3,000. Probably actually more than that. More than that. And so, because I'm going to be mingling without a doubt. I cannot wait. So you guys come out this weekend. We really appreciate you guys. You are necessary. I know the hard work and the lonely days, the sacrifice, the abuse that you have taken, the non-believers, and the haters you pass all through. It's like the Red Sea has opened, and you've come out.
We're coming through.
Oh yes.
Let's hope for wonderful weather.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Wonderful weather.
We want everybody to pray for a nice, beautiful weather.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys. Really, you guys are necessary. I like to have fun here at the Boss. But again, we're a boss for a reason, and because we actually practice loving our neighbor. We expect you guys, Omaha, to come out and love your neighbor. Let's learn something different. Let's taste some different foods. Let's mingle with some different cultures, so we can find our true self. Sometimes we gotta go out the box, and I'm gonna love this weekend. Sunday, Stinson Park, 12 to 8 p.m. Oh yeah, July 15th. That's the day before my niece's birthday. Heck yeah. April, showers is going to be, man. It's hot in July now. But this weekend, man, you guys have done a great job. Omaha is presenting the African Cultural Fest. It's a free event. Man, cannot get no better than this. So I'm really excited. So I'm really proud of you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Omaha, Nebraska, you know what you're supposed to do? Oh yeah, let me, on Facebook, if we play music and stuff, they always try to, block you out. So let me cut this off real quick in this. Also, we got a major boxing event, Terrence Crawford, B&B Boxing, my man Bird Mac, they put on a major boxing event on July 21st. You're going to be hearing more about that also, so stay tuned because we got